Thank you for visiting my classroom. This tour is designed to give you an idea of what your child's day will look like here. First of all, this is a standards-based classroom, meaning that all learning activities support the Georgia Performance Standards outlined by the State Board of Education. The standards are posted year-round so that students always know what we are learning and why. Areas like the Reading Center create a cozy atmosphere where students can relax with their AR book and enjoy a few minutes of their reading. The Research Center provides quick access to materials to answer our questions as they arise during the year. Whether it's to determine if a seahorse is a fish or not, or to find a better word for our writing, everything we need is here in hard copy form. Fifth graders will take a state writing test at the beginning of March, and the writing area provides paper for all phases of the writing process. This is one of the most visited places in the room. As the science teacher for each of the fifth grade classrooms, a brief look around the room will reveal microscopes, balances, graduated cylinders, magnifying lenses, models, test tubes, and materials that promise a lot of fantastic scientific exploration. Two areas, the Computer Center and the Active Board, are one of the most important aspects of my classroom. Technology is heavily integrated through computer programs and Internet activities. The Active Board would be the hub of the classroom, serving to provide information, interact with the content, watch video clips about volcanoes or static electricity, or provide me with information of how well my students understand the material that we are learning. Towards the middle of the year, I introduce centers, which you've already seen a bit of. Other popular centers are the quiz game shows, where students can square off against each other and test their knowledge of language arts skills or math skills. Self-checking centers such as this hallway center on homophones is popular as well. It's important that students take the steps to be accountable for their learning. Centers allow them the freedom of choice about where they want to go based on interest or academic need. Students also participate in many types of learning activities during the year. Here, students created a new alien based on their understandings of human genetic code. This was done to encourage students to take their current knowledge one step forward. Students will frequently be asked to visually represent their learning as well. It is important that all types of learners have a chance to use their talents to demonstrate mastery of our fifth grade standards. Projects also pop up now and again, but don't panic. Students always have plenty of time to work on their project either at home or in the classroom. And this is an example of a student who went far above expectations. As long as the student demonstrates his or her knowledge, it doesn't have to be fancy, just correct. Having the opportunities to look at our standards in real-life applications is a valued part of my instruction as well. Students just don't experience their learning through boards and books. It's a hands-on, minds-on experience that they will take with them for the rest of their lives. We all remember those lessons in school that were wonderful, and your kids will have those same experiences here. Student evaluation will take many forms this year. There will be the traditional tests, but formative assessment, how well they are learning the material between tests, helps me to adjust my instruction to meet the needs that my students have. The use of active votes or active expressions really motivates students to think about the questions and get the best answer possible into the device. Their answers pop up anonymously on the board, helping me to answer questions or correct misunderstandings without embarrassment. Since science is becoming more and more important in our society, I believe in helping my students feel like scientists every day. Using the correct materials and investigating problems with those really engages their minds and changes their attitudes. From school is boring to school can be great. I promise that I will do everything that I can to make this year educational and fun while still preparing your child to be confident and self-reliant next year in middle school.